Hi, I'm the Free American Thinker, and I wanted to talk to you today a little bit more about trying to think, or really trying to understand infinity with a finite ability to do so, and the process of what that looks like. Essentially, it can be really frustrating at times when we try to understand the world and understand the depth of life in our own spirit and our own soul, let alone the infinite souls of other people and the infinite world that we live in, which is very beautiful. And it can be frustrating at times because we are really dumb. Okay, let's be real. We have really small brains, and we're living in this, dense third-dimensional reality. And there's only so much that we can actually do. And when we think about life or death or love or friendship or relationships or just understanding the world around us, it is very critical for us to remember just how finite our ability is. If we were to go with the standard deviation or the statistical average of 100 IQ or whatever, our mind's ability or our heart's ability even to understand with the perspective of life with a finite amount of time, it's difficult. And the reality is you're never going to understand everything or most things, really. You could spend an entire life being a doctor, but remember, even doctors have specialties. A doctor will specialize on the heart, or he will specialize on the brain, or she will specialize in dermatology or skin. And even then, there will be a specialty within the specialty, right? One might, work purely with the cardiac system, related to everything in the body, where someone might work with a different type of skin, or whatever. I'm not a doctor, but you get what I'm saying. And the whole point is not to dwell on the fact that you are capped. What the whole point is to, while we're taking scoops of infinity in our life and experiencing things with the finite ability we have to, it's more about giving yourself some humility and understanding that it's about the process of taking small bites out of bigger things. And at best, over time, you try to increase the size of the finite ability you have to understand something through repetition and through experience. And by acknowledging that you do not have the ability to understand most things in infinity, what that does is that forces you to specialize. And what happens when you specialize is that allows you to give intense focus of intention and heart katra and do really well at a few things as best as you can with the reasonable amount of time that you have on this earth, with the reasonable ability you'll have to really have connections with other people. Because you will not really have the ability to connect with most people in a very meaningful way, right? The idea of if you go to a conference, or if you go to school, or if you go to work, you might have time to interact with people at work. And there might be people that you really like or vibrate with and resonate well and find things that are relatable to each other. But you will end up living in different parts of the city or of the community, and you will not even be able to really do all that much about it. And that's saddening. Even in a marriage or in a relationship with someone, you don't spend a lot of time with them if you really think about it, even if you were to live with them. Unless you were to run a business with them or work with them and be with them and live with them. That's still a finite amount of time, right? I think it's 168 hours a week are available to you. So the point is to try to expand a little bit your capability of finite understanding of things, but the infinity of understanding is left for other areas and other realms of your life later on, and for your soul to discover. So it's really a humbling thing to think about. These were things that were coming to me today. God bless. The truth is inside you.